One game all.
Certainly seems to be a little bit more relaxed now. The shoulders have dropped of King, and there's an air of kind of calmness. Certainly towards the mid-stage of that second game. Just settled down nicely. Understandable, really, given the occasion. That's very heavy hitting.
One love.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we missed it after that first game, but Nada Abbas actually was speaking to Elaraby between games. I don't know if that was because she's now lost the second game, she's come over to offer some advice, or possibly if we just missed it. But it is nice to have that support, and she'll really appreciate it, I'm sure.
The fact that this ball has started to just slow down ever so slightly, I feel just plays into the hands of King. She's naturally, obviously, a lot stronger than her opponent. It's getting the ball through to the back of the court with a lot more consistency and frequency. So it's putting a lot of pressure on Elaraby to hit kind of accurately out of the back of the court herself. And then when King gets the opportunity, she's going in short with a lot more purpose.
Stroke to Elaraby. Player review. King on the stroke decision.
Be an interesting one, this. I don't think it's the quality of the shot for me from King that may be her undoing here. She's not allowed any access or line through for Elaraby, so that for me is going to stay as a stroke. She's hit the ball and just stood straight up. And the Egyptian's trying to push forward here. She's read the drop, and it's well within her reach. I think that's got to stay as a stroke, really.
Stroke to Elaraby, decision upheld. King has 3 reviews remaining. Hand out. 1-2.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's the right decision there. The shot quality wasn't quite good enough, and there wasn't really another line through to the ball. So yeah. I'm surprised she actually reviewed that, to be honest.
Oh my goodness, absolutely walloped into the front forehand corner there from Elaraby. Slightly overhit on the cross court, but this absolutely fires into the right hand corner. 1-all, 2-all, nothing in it.
Bit early for that, PJ.
I get excited when I see that scoreline. Laura, sorry. It's a bit scrappy there.
What a shot.
It's been a bit of a mixed bag up there, up high for the Egyptian, isn't it? It's moments of brilliance with also some kind of questionable shots, really.
Yeah, I mean, she's not scared of going for it up high for sure, and that is so skillful to roll the ball almost around the walls. Took all the pace off it. Get that wrong, and it's horrible. Great strength around the middle for King. Yeah, court sprints for Elaraby as she's going front, back, front.
Hand out, 3-all.
Just hitting the 30-minute mark of this first ladies quarter-final.
No let.
Well, she's got to review that. I'm not sure about that as a no let. Not much of an attempt really to go through and play the ball though, was there?
4-3.
I thought there was a line on the inside. King left it open and she went into the back of her and tried to go around. So I think she probably realises that.
I like the fact that the referees have taken a stern stance with that as well, because as a player you know exactly the reason. I very much doubt that Elaraby will look to do that again. Well, she's throwing her weight around here, the Egyptian.
4-3.
Oh, she's got it. That's a terrific pickup. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Saw the pick up good.
There was nothing wrong with that at
Saw
all.
the pick up good.
I don't think she knew much about it,
Player review, King
Elaraby.
on the good
And
decision.
she's got it. That's up by a country mile. Surprised that she's reviewed this, actually, Laura, so early on. I think it's, unless you're absolutely certain, you don't really call those. There's nothing wrong with that. She's just got a racket on the end of it.
I think she probably thought that it actually caught the nick and rolled, and
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
there was definitely a racket
Not
underneath
sure.
the ball there, I think.
I do get nervous when we start to watch these a few times over.
Good decision, upheld. King has 2 reviews remaining. Hand out, 4 all.
As you know yourself, Laura, when
5-4.
matches like this are so closely contested, they normally break down or come down to a few key points in that match. And this, for me, is one of those phases where if somebody can actually grab hold of this for the next 4 or 5 minutes and really
Down.
cement their authority on it, you can then start to push on and come
6-4.
through it. But at the moment, they're so evenly poised. They're both playing well. There's no quarter given. And it's so close. It's almost really in the balance, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say to 4 all, it was really
Yeah.
even, really well contested, and
Hand out, 5,
long
6.
rallies as well. You know, like you were watching, thinking, "There's, you know, wow, we're only at 4 all."
Yeah.
The length of the game was going on, and just had this feeling that someone could make a move if
Yeah.
they just could grab it, like you say. You know, Elaraby definitely pulled away with those last 2 rallies, but then just an error back onto the Kings back on the scoreboard and closed that gap.
It's just lost a little bit of accuracy, King. Too much
7,
emphasis for me
5.
on pace there and not enough hitting targets.
Eight, 5. Stroke to King. Hand out, 6-8.
Much needed point there for King. Good retrieval there.
Down.
Oh, that's a bit of an unforced error. That's a
Hand
poor
out,
shot, really, from
9-6.
King. Almost uncharacteristic, really. She hasn't played a shot like that all match.
It is. I was just thinking there. Elaraby is doing a really, really good job of keeping it off the King volley. And I think she gets, you know, a lot of her confidence from that, you know, punching it long, putting it in short.
Yes, let.
Oh, I've got to. Oh, I think I'll be reviewing this one.
Yes, let decision.
I'll be
Who's
reviewing
reviewing
this
it?
one.
Who's reviewing this?
Let's have a look at the review.
She's a long way away from this, King.
King's
think-
reviewing this.
I'm not sure.
You're thinking no let.
That's a no-let for me. The ball is a long way away there.
King wants a stroke.
No chance. That ball is a long way short.
Is
Very
there a
long
line
way
through
short.
to the ball?
Yeah, it's in front. It's in front for me. It's got to go in front here. She's almost gone into Elaraby there. It's a long way away.
Yes, let. Decision
Middle ground,
upheld.
probably
King
fair there,
has one
PJ.
review
Yeah.
remaining, 9-6.
But that's 3 reviews all used by King, or 1 more remaining.
She's got one more. Yeah.
Down. Hand out.
Wasn't far
7-9.
away.
Yeslet. 7-9.
King looking quite relieved there with the let decision. She wasn't quite sure where this was. She was caught behind Elaraby. That is terrific. Again in the volley up high from the Egyptian. Absolutely brilliant.
Very good.
Huge rally.
8-9.
For King in this game, I think she has to start to almost look for Elaraby to be the one initiating just that little bit more.
Yep.
She's got to be waiting and biding her time like there. That was the drop that went in and she pounced on it.
Yeslet. Yeah, I just felt you were going a bit for her. Player review King. On the Yeslet decision, let's have a look at the review. No comments, please.
My gut in real time there said stroke. What? I think she could have dropped behind a little bit more.
Possibly. I think the line was behind. She's kind of just, she's run into Elaraby there. Line's in front. I think this is a good decision.
It was a poor shot. I felt that's the only thing.
Stroke to King. Decision overruled. King has one review remaining. 9-all.
She's done well here, King. Not quite sure how she's done it, but she's back to 9-all in this third.
No lets. The line was behind. Can we have court service,
See, I'm not
please?
too sure about that, Laura, because King actually took her own space on the forehand drive initially, where Elaraby had to run round the interference there. And I didn't see any, there's no movement there from the Egyptian kind of trying to block. There's no trailing leg. She's actually made herself quite narrow, if anything. It's just, she got caught behind there, the Kiwi.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And it was more the shot quality from King, really, that
10-9.
made her become unstuck, really, and that's unfortunate.
10-9 game ball. Tinkerbell.
Great get from King.
Stroke to King.
Now, I guess on that one you can just about see why the other one
Was given, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's got the fortunate bounce. The overhit cross court
And out.
wasn't wide into the
11-10,
sideboard, but it
game
just
ball.
found that back corner. Second game ball. That's unbelievable retrievals. Well, she's played it. She's not going to get a let here.
No lets. No lets. Do you want to review? So would you like to review the decision, no let? Play review King on the no let decision.
I don't think she's going to have any joy here. Didn't see anything untoward. Full credit to Elaraby. Done nothing. I mean, it's almost like you've accepted the interference there and played it.
She's holding it in. You can see it. I mean, again, you can say that there's a hand.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever.
I mean, King's obviously felt a hand on her back or something of some sort, but on the replay it does look very minimal.
There's no interference there at all. played the ball. It's kind of gone through and played it. This would be a very harsh overturn, should it?
No leg, decision upheld. 12-10, game to Elaraby. Elaraby leads 2 games to 1.
Been well managed by the refereeing team here. Both centre and VR doing a very good job. Elaraby marches off into the corner with a 2-1 lead. 42 minutes of high quality squash between these two ladies in the women's first quarter-finals. Tie break in the third, and it's the Egyptian that leads by 2 games to 1.